Stoicism, an ancient Greco-Roman philosophy, offers a unique perspective on many of life's challenges, including death. Here's how the Stoics approach and deal with the concept of death. Acceptance of the natural order. The Stoics believe that death is a natural part of life, just like birth. It's an inevitable event that everyone will face. By accepting it as such, they argue we can reduce the fear and anxiety associated with it. Memento Mori. This Latin phrase means remember that you will die. Stoics use this practice to remind themselves of the impermanence of life. By keeping the inevitability of death in mind, it encourages them to live a more purposeful and meaningful life. Focus on what's within our control. According to the Stoics, we should focus our energy on things we can control and accept the things we can't. We can't control when or how we will die, but we can control how we live our lives and how we perceive death. Preparation and meditation. Stoics practice negative visualization, where they periodically contemplate the loss of loved ones, their own death, or other adverse scenarios. This isn't done to be morbid, but to mentally prepare for these eventualities, making them easier to accept when they do occur. Death as a release. Some Stoics, like Seneca, viewed death as a release from the struggles and sufferings of life. They saw it not as an end, but as a transition. Personal legacy. Stoics are encouraged to live virtuously and create a legacy through their actions and character. This way, even after death, their influence continues in the lives of those they've touched. Quotes from Stoic philosophers on death. Epictetus. Death is nothing terrible, but the terrible thing is the opinion we have of death. Marcus Aurelius. Death is a release from and an end of all pains. Beyond it, our sufferings cannot extend. It restores us to the peaceful rest in which we lay before we were born. If anyone pities the dead, he ought also to pity those who have not been born. Death is neither a good nor a bad thing, for that alone which is something can be a good or a bad thing. But that which is nothing, and reduces all things to nothing, does not hand us over to either fortune, because good and bad require some material to work upon. By internalizing these views on death, the Stoics aim to live without the paralyzing fear of the end, focusing instead on the present moment and living virtuously.